Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. With me now, Josh Farley and Coty Long. Guys, thanks for joining me here this morning. Josh, I want to talk to you first because you've got a lot of lots on. So let's kind of go through some of the consigners that you're going to work for here today.
We're going to kick it off this morning. We got, of course, the Lico cattle on this morning on the yearling section. Crimson out of Alabama and L&W Farms, Southwest Georgia, good set of feeder yearlings, and Freeland Farms in Alabama, some yearlings coming off straight grays, and then we'll jump right into the calves, Florida calves, Southeast calves, and got the Putnam Groves calves on today, and Hines Farms cattle on today, Hines Cattle Company on today. So we got a good offering of a variation of different classes of cattle.
Absolutely. Well, Coty, tell me a little bit about your operation and the background of your cattle.
So we started, the guys that I work for, they're actually, their main deal is they're in the dairy business. And when I went to work for them, we were growing their replacement heifers. And we had a big change up. And so we left the Holstein side on the outside cattle. And we got in contact with Farley and we started feeding the feeder yearlings, and I was on their team. I was the only one there with a beef background, so they were like, "Well, we'll put this together and we'll see how it goes."
Well, it seems like it's gone good then, right?
Yeah,
we've been going pretty strong.
It's still going.
It's still going, and we sell cattle about every sale. So
yeah, absolutely. Well, as you know, y'all were in here, we were just talking about some of those southern cattle. We don't get to highlight southern cattle a whole lot throughout the year on the show. Tell me about some of the attributes of these cattle from Alabama, cattle from Florida that you got on today that are appealing to some of these buyers.
Most of the cattle, like the cattle that Coty has on, and pretty much all of them, they're super long time weaned, on the programs, the VAC programs and everything. So they're as bulletproof as you can get. And just like on the calves as well, pretty much we've pushed for the VAC 34 programs, and it gives that buyer a little assurance that, hey, we're doing all we can to set you up for success when we send you the cattle. So it's paid off. I mean, people are starting to see it now and see that it's not just us trying to push something on them, you know. They're getting returns for it.
That's what I was going to ask you. Mirroring our last interview, how was it ever hard to kind of lead your customers down this path and know that this was going to be something good for them to be doing for their cattle?
Yeah, it's my customers are a lot like us. I mean, change is like, you don't always want to change, but it's sometimes you got to. Sometimes you got to present it to them in a way that, hey, this is going to be beneficial to you. I'm not going to do anything to harm you because I want to come back to your place and sell your cattle again. You know, so
don't send me no brammers.
Yeah, we get a little bit of pushback every now and then, but once they start seeing the difference, they'll get on board pretty quick.
Right,
so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you for being here this morning. I'm glad you guys made it this morning. I was worried if y'all were
I chaperoned them. We were with a rough crowd last night, Barrett and Ted and them. But I got them all put to bed. They're all here today.
Oh, certainly. Yeah. Well, we're looking forward to watching your cattle sell. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Don't go anywhere. We've got more Sunrise up next.